So in this lab 3, we are going to manage governance via Azure policy. So let's begin. What is lab scenario? Your organization's cloud footprint has grown considerably in the last year. During a recent audit, you discovered a substantial number of resources that do not have a defined owner, project, or cost center. In order to improve management for Azure resources in your organization, you've decided to implement the following functionality. First is apply resource tag to attach important metadata to Azure resource. Then ensure the use of Azure of resource tags for new resources by using Azure policy. Third is update existing resources with resource tags. Fourth is use resource log to protect configured resources. So this is going to be the architect, task 1, task 2, 3 and 4. First we will begin with the resource groups and your policies and inherit tag from resource and up to task 4. So let's begin. Task 1, these are the job skills covered. Task 1, assign tags for Azure portals. So let's sign into the Azure portal. Resource groups. Then from resource groups, we are going to create one resource group. Subscription name is already selected. Resource group is this. Region is East US. Next, tags. Name is going to cost center. And value is 000. Next, select tree view and create. And we have created a resource group. Task 2 is enforce tagging via an Azure policy. Now we are going to force an tag using Azure policy. In this task, you will assign the built-in required tag and its value on resource policy to the resource group and evaluate the outcome. Azure policy can be used to enforce configuration and in this case governance to your Azure resource. We are going to go to policy. In the accounting blade. Okay. So this is the first time I'm seeing this. In the authoring blade, yes. Select definition. Okay. Take a moment to browse all the list built-in policy. So these are all the built-in policies. Enable Azure Monitor. For example, the name of the policy is Enable Azure Monitor for VMS with Azure Monitoring Agent. There is description given, categories monitoring, and so are all these policies. Now click the entry representing the required tag. Okay, require tag and value or resources. So as you can see, there is a policy. We're going to assign. Now we are going to specify the scope and subscription is your subscription. Resource group. So by clicking the ellipsis button and selecting the following value, click select when you are done. So exclusion, nothing, basic. Configure basic property of the assignment by selecting the following setting. Assignment name, okay. Description, require cost center tag with default value for all resources in the resource group. And then policy enforcement enabled. This is done. This I think is done, but I cannot locate like subscription and resource group here. We'll see. Click next twice, once, second. Set parameter, tag name is going to be the cost center, tag value is 000. Click next and review the remediation tab. Leave create enable checkbox unchecked. Create a managed identity as a unchecked. Okay. Review plus create and create. Creating policy assignment succeeded. In the portal, select storage account. Now we are going to create a storage account. Storage account name is going to be, let us say, lab activity, lab, right? Select review. So validation failed, pre-flight validation failed. Please refer to detail for the specific error. Okay, so storage account name lab is already taken. Let's try it again with one more lab. You should receive a validation failed. Okay, message. View the message to identify the reason for the failure. Verify the error message state that resource deployment was disallowed by the policy. Okay, but if I selected Unmol lab, then I didn't receive. Okay, by clicking the raw error tab, you can find more details about the error, including the name of the role definition, require cost center tag with default value. The deployment failed because the storage account you attempted to create did not have a tag cost center with its value set to default. Actually, I did all the part correctly, but I do not specifically understand the meaning of this step. But let's continue with our next task, that is applying tagging via Azure policy. In policy, authoring, authoring section assignments. In the list of assignment, click the ellipsis icon in the row representing required course center. Okay, delete assignment to delete the assignment. Okay, click assign policy and specify the scope by these values. Subscription gain. This is going to be the definition. Assignment name. Why it is not the policy name? Everything else is working, but typing policy definition we are facing error because we cannot add a name. Yes, add. It is added. And next, enabled. Yeah. Next, twice set parameter tag name is cost center. Click next. On remediation tab, create a managed entity. Enable this policy. Missing, yeah. Review and create, and then create. Now again we are going to search storage account, create, storage account name. Let me select a more lab. Okay, if we try with lab, Is it going to pass? Let us try with lab. This time storage account is created according to the lab, and after it is deployed we are going to go to the resources. So on the tag blade, yes, yeah. Note that tag cost center with value 000 has been automatically assigned to resource. Yes. Did you know if you search for and select tags in the portal, you can view the resource with specific tag. Now we have done three tasks. Last task is task 4, configure and test resource logs. Go to resource groups, in setting, in settings, select logs. We are going to add a log with name RG log. Type is going to be delete. Navigate to the resource group overview blade and select delete resource group. Okay. Let's try to delete this resource. We should not be able to. Just a second. So delete option is not available because there is a lock on this resource group. In the enter resource group name to confirm deletion text box, provide the resource group name. Notice you can copy and paste or delete. So obviously delete resource group failed because there is a log on this resource group. Yes, you should receive a notification denying the yes. And that's all. So what was the key takeaways? Azure tags are metadata that consist of key value pairs. Tags describe a particular resource in your environment. In particular, tagging in Azure enables you to label your resource in logical name. Azure policy establish convention for resources. Policy definition describes resource compliance. Additional and effect to take if a condition is met. A condition compares a resource property, field, or a value to required value. There are many built-in policy definitions and you can customize the policies. Azure Policy Remediation Task feature is used to bring resources into compliances based on a definition and assignment. Resources that are non-compliant modify or deploy if not exist definition assignment can be brought into compliance using remediation tasks. You can configure a resource log on a subscription, resource groups, or resource. The log can protect the resource from accidental user deletion and modification. The log override any user permission. Azure policies pre-deployed security practice. RBAC and resource log are most post-deployment security practice. Thank you.